Oh yeah, it's the weekend, and you know what that means. It's time for Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com with your hosts, Corey, Manny, and Tommy. And now, broadcasting from planet Earth, it's time for Pixels and Bits. Welcome to Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com. My name is Corey. Hi. We're back, folks. Welcome to episode 83 of Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com. I am your host, as always, Corey. And I'm sorry we've been gone for so long. But hey, we're back. Glorious days. The angels are singing their songs upon us. And I am joined by said angels, Tommy and Manny. Say hi, guys.
Hello, Internet.
What's up, everyone?
Yes, sorry that we've been gone for over 3 months.
Almost
if you're curious to know why, I'll explain at the end of the video.
Shoutouts.
During the shoutouts. So, yes, am I intentionally saying yes, if you want to find out the most important reason of why we were gone for 3 months is to watch the entire fucking video? Yes, or you could just skip to the end, but then you miss the fun. So, guys, it has been a while. So, I mean, you guys got anything to say? Saying, it's like, hey, we're back.
Hey, audience, what's left of you? Pretty much that's all you had to say. That's what you had to say at this point. It's been too long.
There's like the one guy that goes, yay!
He has that number one finger.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't say it's a guy. It could be a girl, too, so.
I told you they'll be back. No one believed me, but they're back.
Our messiahs have returned.
Oh, that's great if someone thinks of us like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a bit optimistic.
That's too too romantic, I think.
I don't think we're quite at JonTron level yet, okay?
No, we're not Angry Joe.
Yeah.
We don't have an army.
No, we don't get nearly as angry either.
Yes, I have an Overshield clan and the Master Chief Collection, and I'm the only member so far.
Dude, you know what would be good is the days when we start having, like, our own entourage when we go to SGC.
Oh.
Dude, that was JonTron the whole weekend.
That was hilarious. He was literally just surrounded by a wall of people wherever he went. You could be like, hey, where's JonTron? I'm like, follow that, mass of people that's moving over there.
Yeah. Which has got to be overwhelming, because I'm sure half those dudes didn't shower the whole weekend. So.
Oh. Probably.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you what, who I'm surprised who didn't really have his own, entourage constantly following him around was Angry Joe.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I actually got to sit with that guy for an hour and chat with him. Nice guy. Gave me a free game, too.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, I think it's time to move on to our first segment. The news segment.
Yeah.
Hit the music, guys.
Wow. Remember that.
I know, really.
We actually do remember that. I'm surprised we actually do remember I almost got it backwards. Alright, so, first off, let's talk about Final Fantasy 15. Manny, you and me have played the demo from Type 0. Now, Manny's the only one who actually gets this copy of Type 0. I bought the game, played the shit out of the Final Fantasy demo. I played maybe an hour of actual Type 0, and I'm like, and I sold it to GameStop.
Oh, you're using GameStop now, huh?
Yes, I am.
He has resorted to such tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck Best Buy for how they treated me over my PS4.
Yeah. They did me wrong on that Xbox, remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so, for those expecting to see Final Fantasy 15 at E3, I have some bad news. It's not going to be there. Again.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to keep teasing, more demos with the release of future Square Enix games.
So I just...
they'll just keep promising more things. It's like, sorry guys, it's not coming out this year, but we'll get Project Morpheus support.
Yeah.
they'll keep releasing new demos, and by then you pretty much play the entire game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
True.
ingenious.
They're losing money that way, but okay.
Now, actually, let's see. There is a new demo actually.
Yeah.
Now that you said that, yeah.
Awesome. I still haven't finished the first one yet.
Yeah, there's an update to the episode Ducase, and it's called episode Ducase 2.0.
Oh, okay. So it's just more
The
like a
Sky,
bug fix.
Corey, come on, bro.
I get basically it includes a variety of changes and improvements based on volumes of feedback. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what this means, but yeah, it'll be available June 9th, which means for those who bought Final Fantasy Type 0 to get the exclusive access to the demo, guess what? Everybody gets it.
That's fine. We got early access. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. We're able to do reviews way ahead of schedule.
Yeah, we're beta testers.
Which my impression of Final Fantasy 15 is, it's a total bromance. Hey, bro, help me out, bro. Nice deal, nice sword, bro. Hey, whoa, watch out, bro. Hey, let's cook, bro. Let's talk,
It's
bro.
the-
Save me, bro.
It's the entourage of Final Fantasy. You know, that's
Yeah.
It's Final Fantasy entourage.
Yeah,
Besides,
That's
who
what it
needs
should be called.
chocobos when you got a Rolls Royce?
Well, didn't they just get rid of it's an all dude game now? Because didn't they just get rid of like the female girl like in a
that's-
recent?
No. They didn't get rid of her, but like the girl that was in the trailers before, the blonde hair chick.
Yeah, she got cut.
She's not there. Yeah, they replaced her with somebody else that made more sense with the story, I guess. Anyways, moving on.
Okay.
Let's talk Think Geek. Because they just recently have been bought out. And originally the story that came out, which I saw this story originally on CNBC, because my uncle likes to watch CNBC and Fox News all the time. That Hot Topic was buying it. I'm like, Hot Topic? Fucking Hot Topic was buying Think Geek? Really?
Well,
They
it
have a
makes
bunch of
sense.
Funko Pops. They have a bunch of pop culture items now. It's no longer like the Gothic store that it was originally going to be.
It's still kinda is. But guess what? Hot Topic isn't buying Think Geek.
Okay.
It's GameStop that's buying Think Geek.
You know,
Well,
that
that
makes
makes sense.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
For $140 million.
Wow.
Why did we think that?
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
just
Manny,
Empty
why
our
didn't we
pocket.
have the $140 million lying around to buy Think?
Hey, you're the head of Overshield, man. I'm trying to figure that out.
Hey, I've been trying to get better pay from Viso for years, but you see how that's gone.
We're buying candy bars. Got to start somewhere.
Yeah, we get one. Yeah, that's our pay. One candy bar a month.
Yeah.
so. Well, it was my fault because I could have gotten the money, but at 20 I said hit me. Okay, good. You got that.
Yeah. I've actually lost money doing that.
Oh. Isn't that the worst? It's like,
Oh, because I was just like, all right, I'm gonna try counting cards. I miscounted.
you know, there's like a. I think there's I don't know, like I think they add like it's a 3 decks, like they add 3 decks worth of cards or something, depending on
Yeah.
where you go. Yeah.
So now you can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
Points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are some who are like, I guess, super gifted in their mind that they could probably do it still.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Speaking of which, let's move on from GameStop, because that was just what's there really talk about is like, okay, GameStop shelled out a shit ton of money for this company.
Well, I mean, doesn't
Okay.
Think Geek has like comics though, right? Like DC and Marvel. So
It didn't really mention anything like that. It just mentioned all the stories it mentioned is the buyout. And it's like, hey, it's worth this much per share, something like that. And it's that's
Yeah.
because
So-
Go
That
on.
and for any like Star Trek fans, or if you like to get those shirts that have like sci-fi references, or maybe even a fantasy like Lord of the Rings, they got
you can now get him. You can now get it at GameStop.
Yeah, because it's maybe
Power to the players.
Yeah. Because it's really more of a nerdy store, but it's not like no one would think of GameStop is all about video games, and you have this company which is pretty much all like nerd pop culture kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I need to buy my Enterprise pizza cutter.
Well, you can get.
Or maybe my R2D2 measuring cup set.
Well, become a GameStop's rewards member. You can only get that for 10,000 points.
Damn, I only have 400 points.
Oh well.
Anyways, let's talk about GameFly, the company that basically tried to be the Netflix of games, but nobody's been able to be the Netflix of games.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah. OnLive tried and failed. Gaikai tried and just didn't know what the fuck they were doing and ended up getting bought out by Sony. So now GameFly is trying it out, and the way this sounds, it sounds fucking stupid.
Okay.
It's gonna bomb. So, according to the source is The Verge, GameFly's new streaming program will offer bundles of games for a fixed price. Which starts at around $7 a month. And basically, you get to choose between these 6 different bundles, and each bundle can contain 7 games. Basically meaning, hey, pay us $7 a month and you can play these 7 games as much as you want. Except, I wouldn't say the game selection's great. One bundle basically offers all the Lego games.
That's not.
Well, not all, but 7 Lego games. Well, another one comes with the Adventure Game Bundle, which contains things like Darksiders 2 and Batman and Arkham City. Yeah. I almost said Origins, but no. City. So, and then it'll offer a pricier Gamer Pack, where you get 16 games for $10 a month. Now, here's the catch. It's only available on Amazon Fire TV. And then you also have to buy the $40 Amazon Fire TV controller.
Oh, so
yeah,
that's what it is.
no.
At this point, it actually would be cheaper to buy a used Xbox 360 for like $100, and you could get Batman, Arkham City, and Darksiders 2 for like $10 a pop. There you go, and guess what? They're forever yours, and you don't have some asshole charging your credit card every month.
Yup.
And that is why this is gonna fail.
Yeah. Nope.
No, I wish there was like an actual like full-blown Netflix for games, and so far PlayStation Now is trying to be that, but the problem is that internet ISPs here in the United States are fucking terrible, so the only way you can get it is to like the upper 10, like 20, 10, 15% of people who actually have a great internet connection.
Yeah.
Most people like myself and Manny, we live in areas where there's a fucking monopoly on cable and cable internet, and like the highest speed you can get is maybe 20 megabits per second. Maybe. And even then, most of the TV is now internet TV, so if someone else is watching TV in your house, guess what? Your internet goes down.
Yep, it sucks.
Or some of them even have fucking data limits.
Welcome to the land of milk and honey, bitch. Oh.
No, seriously, fuck internet service providers in this country. They are terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I mean, the only one that's actually been decent for me so far is Charter, but they have the worst customer support in the world.
Would not know.
Yeah.
But just be thankful you can go to Google's webpage, Corey, because some places, i.e. China, will have your 20 gigabyte speeds, but you can't use Google, so...
Well, I don't live in China now, do I? I live in the land of the fucking free.
Yeah.
But if you're on
Oh, man.
Google and your internet goes out, you can still play a little mini game where you're your dinosaur jumping over cactuses.
And I want to be free to have no restrictions on my internet.
You can't have both, Corey.
And no fucking data caps.
First world.
No. I think it was a couple weeks ago, Silent Hills was confirmed to be canceled by Konami. Because Konami is fucking stupid.
Yeah. What?
This is fact. This is fact at this point. Konami is plain idiots.
Yeah,
What they're doing right
sadly.
now. And there was a rumor that came out the week after that Microsoft was going to buy Silent Hills.
Which is honestly the smartest move, I think.
Eh. Except Phil Spencer came out on Twitter and saying, it's not true.
I know.
Not sure where the rumor started, but I don't want to mislead anyone.
Come on, Phil. Take this opportunity. Get people to go convert to the Xbox One.
Yeah, well, the whole rumor came from a source that claimed that the Silent Hills was 80% complete when it was canceled, and that Microsoft tried to buy the franchise from the Japanese company for billions of dollars.
Yeah, that's no. That was the key word right there. Billions to know that.
Billions of dollars. They would never make their money back.
No, they would not.
But here's the thing. You know what the sad thing is? Is that I look at that and I'm like, if it was 80% complete and Konami actually canceled that, I'm like, wow, what a fucking waste of money. And you're the company that's saying we needed to cut back.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually really sad what happened to Silent Hills. Would I have actually bought it and played it? Probably not, because I am a pussy when it comes to horror games. But the industry really needed something like it. Because the closest thing to a true horror game we've gotten in recent memories is Alien Isolation.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Because Dead Space got fucking Gears of War-ified.
That it did.
Thanks, EA. And guess what Visceral now does? They now work on Battlefield clones.
Battlefront.
Which I borrowed my cousin's copy of Hardline and I played that. Oh my god, it felt like a downgraded version of Battlefield.
Well, didn't you see Angry Joe's review on that game? It was just.
It looked shitty.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And these are the people that's gonna be making Battlefront.
No.
Well,
because Hardline was not made by DICE.
okay.
It didn't even use the same engine.
Well, okay. Well, they made Battlefield 4, and that had a terrible launch. So that's like.
And here's the thing: I wouldn't even blame DICE for that one. That was EA being fucking.
I know, but I mean, at the same time, we could, EA. That's the main concern overall. It's EA.
It's EA.
It's EA.
But something tells me they're actually going to take a bit more care with Star Wars.
Are you sure?
Just because they got Disney breathing down their necks on this one.
Yeah, it better live up to specs with the release of the movie too.
I don't know. No space battles. Come on. You're going backwards. They're going backwards.
Yeah.
No prequels.
Maybe.
I mean, I can understand you want to focus on the original trilogy and forward, but you gotta. The prequels are canon. Disney has said that. So you gotta have the prequels in it. You want much content, because I really don't want the prequels as DLC, and I know it's probably gonna be.
You can now spawn as hero Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. It's strictly all multiplayer, no single player.
Yeah, even Battlefront didn't really have a single player story, but it was just a bunch of missions.
Right. It had that Galactic Conquest for single player, which is cool because in that way you're not tied to internet connection and stuff, or if you're you want to take a break from assholes online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what I'm also sad is that there's no instant action for me to create a playlist and just go
Yeah.
See, they're going backwards.
They are.
But the game's very pretty. It's I don't care about how pretty it is. I know it's gonna be pretty. Is it gonna have what it previously had? And that's what I want, and more. I want the previous and additional. You guys can't do space battles. I mean, come on, the Xbox and PlayStation 2 did it.
All right, Tommy.
I mean, come on,
Tone this down. We can rant about Battlefield. Battlefront. Same thing, essentially. But we can rant on about Battlefront after E3 when they actually show some shit.
They better show some shit, and it better be good shit.
It'll be shit, Tom.
Sorry,
it's gonna become a middle segment.
It's been 3 months since we haven't done this, so I had to bring that up and rant.
All right, so now let's switch focus and talk about Steam, because Steam did something I think is rather interesting. Up until now, if you bought a Steam game and let's say it didn't work on your computer, well, guess what? You're shit out of luck. Until now, Steam has actually introduced a return policy.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Or sorry, a return refund policy. And I think this is actually really good. You can return games and DLC within 2 weeks of purchase, provided you haven't played it for more than 2 hours, and you can return it for any reason.
That's good.
As long as it meets those parameters.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish this was done before because I've been burned quite a few times. So,
What, did you not check like the game specs?
no, it's not even that. It's just that sometimes like you'll get a game and it's like it's supposed to run your computer, and sometimes it just won't run. One of those for me was Fear 3 and Saints Row 3. Did not work on my machine.
Oh, that's
Period.
A shame.
Couldn't even boot them without crashing. And you know what? I was stuck with those. But now, with this new policy, I could get my money back. Not now, but I could have. Now, some people are coming out and saying it's like, oh, but this might hurt the developers, and because what happens, like, it's like because people just like return it because like it might be a bad game or something like that. Like, yeah, and if it's a bad game, I would like my money back.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, like, to me, this is a kind of a response to the shitty greenlight system, where people push out really shitty games for money.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? It's like when you spent the money, well, guess what? You gave them your money, you're fucked.
So now those people are screwed.
Now you can get your money back and say fuck you to people like that. I'm sure like Jim Sterling is doing his little happy dance over this shit. Because he constantly plays horrible Steam games. And guess what? It's less money out of your pocket, Jim.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about game announcements.
Yeah.
First off, PlanetSide 2, which I've been waiting for a long time on the PlayStation 4.
About that.
It finally has a release date. Finally. And guess what? It's this month.
Hey.
Oh, that's nice.
June 23rd. It only took them 3 years.
Hey, better late than never, right?
Yeah. Well, I remember like back when the PlayStation 4 was announced that this was one of the games that like, hey, this is one of our free-to-play games.
Right. Right.
And like for the whole year and a half, like, has anybody noticed that like they've maybe added like 2 games to their free-to-play list since launch?
Well, I wouldn't know because I'm an Xbox. But...
Oh, sorry, Manny. Have you noticed?
I'm trying to think. Well, let's see. You got
Warframe. DC Online. Then there's like some pool game or something like that. There's World of Tanks, and then there's War Thunder.
Right.
And then there's Blacklight.
Which Blacklight is, last I checked, I thought they're shutting down their servers, so...
They are.
Yeah.
They are. So, no point in getting that one.
Exactly.
But yeah, I've been waiting for PlanetSide 2 because I actually played this on my PC, and it was great. The problem is I had to run it on super low just for it to fucking work.
What about the leveling system that Joe was complaining about?
The leveling system does suck. I will admit that. But the actual game itself is really, really fun. It's like... Manny, you remember the game Mag, right?
Dude, I owned in Mag.
I know, but it's like that on PCP.
I know.
So I'm looking forward to this. Now, next we have an actual, not a release date announcement, but an actual new announcement. And it's from Nintendo.
Oh.
And Manny, I think we all know what your favorite monster hunting series is. It's Monster Hunter.
Oh, man.
Cool.
And that means we have a new Monster Hunter. And it's Monster Hunter X. It is coming out for the 3DS. When? It's supposed to come this winter.
Please understand.
Interesting.
Though, that probably means for Japan this winter. It may be another year and a half till we get it.
Oh.
But hey, we still have Monster Hunter 4, so I'm fine with that.
There you go.
Oh, that's a shame.
No.
There's some that we won't get, like Monster Hunter Frontier G. Although that's like an MMO version of the game.
Monster Hunter the MMO. Man, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah. Although it'd suck if you don't have a good internet connection.
Yeah, it's true. But I still play WoW fine, but whatever.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk PS4. Because one of the games I was looking forward to this year was Uncharted 4. Sadly, that's been delayed till next year. So, we kind of have a big Nathan Drake-sized hole in our hearts right now.
Do we?
Especially me and Manny.
Do we?
I can't speak for Tommy.
Nah, I never played
Manny,
it.
shut up. Shut up, Manny.
I don't know. Honestly,
We do have this hole. I am
Uncharted
speaking
series.
collectively for us, Manny. Now,
I know. I'm sure that's gonna enrage
So-
some
so-
PS4 fanboys, but
so Naughty Dog has unveiled that they're planning to fill that hole with the Nathan Drake Collection,
Of course they would.
which is the remaster of Drake's Fortune, Among Thieves, and Drake's Deception. And it's coming out October 9th.
that's actually pretty cool. I'd look into that.
No, especially because the only Uncharted game I've ever played was 3.
Right.
I never played 1 and I never played 2. And I'm really curious to see what happened in those 2. And you know what? I played the Uncharted 3 game and I really liked it. I thought it was fun. It was like Indiana Jones the game, seriously. But I was just sad that, like I say, I had to go to a virtual arena to play it though. I had to pay what was it? I think I had to pay like $15-20 to play the game all the way through.
Jeez.
Yeah. But man, was it worth it.
Well,
You
the
know
only
what
thing I
just
could-
make everyone shit their pants is when if and when they release the Mass Effect Trilogy HD remake.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Manny, stop. I need to... Hold on, I gotta change pants.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'd just like to say that Halo did it first with its whole collection of previous games.
Halo?
Well, the Master Chief collection, right? You know, the HD, you know?
I don't think that was the first HD collection.
From the new ones?
Oh, for the new
For
consoles?
the new consoles, yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah,
it would be.
And now it was like, you know, Uncharted, the rumored Gears of War collection, you know.
I'm actually surprised there isn't a Gears of War collection already.
Well, I think they're going to announce at E3. I mean, people are pretty positive about that, as well as the new Gears of War game.
You know what? Honestly, I'd be fine with that because I actually liked Gears of War 1 through 3. I didn't like Judgment. Or was that called? Judgment?
It never happened, Car. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It never happened.
Yeah. But I'm actually really looking forward to this because, and if it's priced at $40, this will sell like gangbusters.
Oh, yeah, big time for sure.
Yeah. Now, just give me a goddamn date for Journey. Because I want my PS4 version of Journey already. Because everybody's like, it's a masterpiece. And it's just like, I'm like, that looks like so much fun. It's PS3 only, bitch. Ah! Now, let's talk about the really big announcement. The one that broke the internet. It literally broke Bethesda's page.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to talk Fallout 4.
Do it.
Yeah. Fallout 4 has been announced and it'll ship on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
Mhm.
Sorry, Wii U owners.
Yeah, it's okay. It's too dark for them. Well, it is.
I would question that. I mean, come on. They had, Zombie U was
Yeah,
kind of
I was
dark,
just thinking
but
that.
they also had Darksiders on there too.
Well, the thing about the Wii U is that it's a delicate new gen console. I mean, this is the rumors that Nintendo's working on.
Is it a delicate flower, Tom?
It's a delicate flower that's not.
Do you have to
blossom
groom it
yet.
certain ways? Do you have to water it only a certain time of day?
Too bad it
Yeah.
couldn't handle Project Cars. I just saw that article today. I was like, oh.
Yeah, what was it like? It's like, yeah, we've gotten it to run at 720p on like 23 frames per
Yeah, I
second.
know. I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah, Nintendo. It's just a first party console kind
I
of.
mean, I love it when Nintendo says, like, we don't need the power. And I'm like, yeah, but you need the power for sales.
Yeah. You gotta get those third, party games.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about Fallout 4.
Mhm.
This trailer really got me hyped because it is in-game footage, which there's already people bitching. It's like, the game graphics don't look as good. I'm like,
Bitch.
fucking real? That game looks awesome.
It's not.
I mean, like, it's like these people are it's like, we expect photorealistic games. I'm like, if you want a photorealistic game, go watch a fucking movie. I mean, seriously, we're not there yet. We come back in 20 years, then we'll have SAO ready for you.
Oh, I would think maybe 10. I don't know.
Which, when SAO does come out, we will never see Manny ever again.
No, you won't, dude. Like my Facebook account will be deactivated and everything.
When you call, it's just it's like the person you have called does not exist.
Dude, when you call, I'm gonna be like in the SAO world. It's gonna be ridiculous. You'll see like a 3D avatar of me.
It's like, what you doing, man? He's like, oh, nothing, just killing dragons and shit. Hold on. Ah! No, so what were we talking about, man?
Just who's, you know.
He's like, Manny was my slave name. I am now whatever name you want to give yourself.
I am now Ortega.
Yeah.
I am Ortega, the Pinoy warrior.
The Pinoy. I am Ortega, the pussy slayer.
Oh, okay.
He went there, man. He went there, folks. All right, so. By the way, did anybody else notice that the game is taking place not in Washington D.C. this time?
Yeah.
Did you guys notice where it's taking place?
Russia?
No.
Okay.
That's not Metro. There's already a game for that.
Okay.
No,
It's in Boston,
place
right?
in Boston.
Yeah,
Yes.
Boston.
The clue.
Like
the
that.
clue was Paul Revere's statue.
You think?
Yep. Also, it showed the USS Constitution, which somehow they decided, hey, let's attach rockets to the USS Constitution.
Because, you know, rockets.
The future.
Well, like, as soon as I thought, I'm like, what is this, some Treasure Planet shit?
Hey, that's a good movie.
It's a great
movie.
Yeah. I'm not digging Treasure Planet, man. I love that movie, but come on.
Hey, I want a cat lady captain.
That movie lied to me what space was like.
Really?
Yes.
You think Titan AE probably would have been like
Titan 88 is pretty realistic, I think. Yeah.
Electrical aliens? Yeah, I can see that.
No. But Fallout 4, it's already confirmed that Ron Perlman will be the narrator in it again.
Okay.
Woo!
Oh, okay.
Now we just need Liam Neeson, more than 4 voice actors, and we got ourselves a show.
Yeah, really.
Patrick Stewart, I want him to narrate.
Sir Patrick Stewart, yeah.
Sir Patrick, that's right, Sir Patrick.
And no, that's literally his avatar in the game, just Sir Patrick Stewart.
Apache helicopter has missiles.
But instead of saying, hi, my name is Patrick Stewart, he'd be like, hello, my name is Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah. Captain's log.
And like everybody's just like, it's like, yeah, he's a survivor from before. He's gone crazy. But yes, this Fallout 4 trailer, it's from what I understand is that it'll take place in Boston, and it seems like you will be coming out from Vault 111, which, if you remember Fallout 3, Vault 112, the one that you had to go into and do the whole little dream sequence bit, that was the last vault built. So this one is supposed to be rather new looking and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how that will exactly play out. I mean, other than that, we have no gameplay details whatsoever. Other than what we were shown in that little, like, 2 minutes? Or it was like a 2-minute trailer or something like that.
Dude, I so hope you get that Call of Duty German Shepherd dog they showed.
Dude, yeah. And Call of Duty was Brian's like, look how realistic our dogs look. And Bethesda's like, bitch, please. Actually make you care about the dog.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I am really, really, really excited for this game because I love the shit out of Fallout 3. Here's the thing. Fallout was the only one of Bethesda's open world games that I could get into. I have never and as controversial as it sounds, I have never ever been able to get into the Elder Scrolls games.
I'm like, seriously, you didn't like Skyrim?
Here's the thing, I can acknowledge when a game is great, but it doesn't appeal to me. Red Dead Redemption is one of those. I can acknowledge that the game plays great. The voice acting, the story, and everything is great. I just don't like cowboys.
Oh, that's un-American, Corey.
I know.
Shame on you.
Eat some hot dogs.
Well, excuse me for not growing up with John Wayne.
We don't have to like him. But
yeah, you don't have to like him. You just appreciate his
Cowboys,
work.
on the other hand, though.
I'm just saying. Now, and I'll admit that was funny as shit.
Good.
But still.
I know it's a parody on the Cowboy.
Blazing Saddles is an amazing movie, but that's besides the point. Skyrim, my problem is that I could never get into the combat. It felt way too clunky.
Or floaty?
Floaty, yes.
Yeah.
No, literally,
It's far from clunky, but yeah, floaty I could see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just didn't feel like I was like when I would hit a guy, I would hear the sounds, but it didn't really feel like I was actually hitting the guy. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, do you like Oblivion then? That was more like contact.
Yeah, but man, it's hard to get past those old graphics.
Yeah. It's called nostalgia,
Graphics
Corey.
don't make the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the thing. It's actually really hard for me to go back and play the old 3D games, but like the sprite games of old past and everything, that shit's timeless because it's an art style. It's not 3D polygons.
What, Mario 64?
No, I could go back and play Mario 64, but I would still have to put on some nostalgia glasses for that because I guess there's still some flaws in that game.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't hear you complain about Half-Life. Come on, man.
Well, Half-Life still looks good, man.
Well, the original Half-Life is kind of hard for me to play and it was never the original Half-Life was never my favorite. It was Half-Life 2, and actually to this day, Half-Life 2 still looks like a fairly good game.
Yeah, that it does.
Right.
And that gives credit to its engine, which is now like what, over 11 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and it still looks good. Come on. Now, which begs the question, when the fuck is Valve actually going to do something? Because Portal 2 came out 4 years ago.
I know, right? They can't make 3, so they gotta create a new...
And when did Counter-Strike Go come out? That was like 2.5, 3 years ago? Yeah.
Probably.
So like, what the hell has Valve been doing this time? If they don't announce something big, like, it's like, hey, Left 4 Dead 3, or Portal 3, or God forbid, Half-Life 3.
They don't count to 3. It's gonna be a new game.
Yeah, in the next couple years or so, I'm just gonna officially write them off as, hey, it's this company that used to make games, but then realized, hey, we can make a fuck ton more money if we sell games.
I mean, it's not a bad idea either.
Yeah. Now, we went way off topic, but still, yes, we're extremely excited for Fallout. We'll discuss that a lot more in depth after Bethesda's E3 conference 10 days from now. So wait till you hear from us on that one. Now it is time to move on to the middle segment. And since we've been gone for 3 months, quite a lot has come out. A whole new slew of games, a whole new season of anime.
Oh, yeah.
So, what have we been doing? What have we been watching? What have we been playing? Tommy, why don't you tell us about your obsession with DBZ?
Oh my goodness. Well, ever since the Blu-ray announcements for the Dragon Ball Z's were announced, I was like, okay, I gotta collect that. So I collected all 9 as, the release dates came.
Did you summon Shinron?
Please, Shenron, give me the Blu-ray collection. No, so now that summer is like, hey, okay, now I guess I should, probably watch this since I have it. And let me go for nostalgia, hear the Bruce Faulkner music. Ah, love it. But yeah, so I actually started watching Dragon Ball Z last week, and as of right now, I am already halfway through season 4, where Goku is about to fight Android 19. So I kind of binge watched that.
and as I mentioned earlier in an earlier conversation, I thought my little binge watch of Game of Thrones, me and Manny's Game of Thrones binge watch was pretty bad, where we both watched 4 seasons in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that stuff's
Well,
religion, man.
Well, well, like 40. Well, that's like 40 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching like 3 episodes a night. It was getting ridiculous. It's
You
like,
know
dude,
nothing, Jon Snow.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's like you're sitting there in diapers, kind of thing, because you just can't get away.
So yeah, and I guess for other anime.
I take it you don't follow that series at all.
No, I haven't seen any of it. I know people want me to watch it, and it's like, I probably will watch it, but I keep seeing them.
I just thought, so when you mentioned, it's like, I was like, I bought all 7 sets. And it's like, you summon the dragon. Please, Shenron, let there be another Dragon Ball series.
And yes,
your wish has been granted.
In July, Dragon Ball Super. I'm excited.
Dude, I am really excited. It's like a whole new fucking Dragon Ball series. Yes, I've been waiting for this since I was like 13, man.
Bye, GT.
No, seriously, fuck GT.
GT had some cool concepts, but it was like, I mean, it was okay.
Let's see. What I've been playing, oh fuck. I've mostly been playing because there was like nothing good coming out for a while, or really nothing that interested me in buying. So for a long time, I just played FIFA for a while, and until that got really boring. And I'm like, I'm gonna buy something. I'll buy Shadows of Mordor, and I bought Shadows of Mordor.
Oh, isn't it great?
And I I put in about a dozen hours into that, and then I picked up Project Cars, which that's been scratching that Forza itch that I've been having for the past 2 years since I bought my PS4. Because Drive Club didn't work.
Yeah.
Sadly not.
And I also got The Witcher, which that's what I've been pretty much doing the majority of my time is The Witcher. And actually, I've been doing a little interesting experiment because I noticed that when you do quests, sometimes the quest guys give you directions to where you need to go. So I turned off the mini map. So I didn't have the little cursor, like the little, I didn't have the little crumb trail or whatever on my mini map telling me where to go. So the guy would be like, it's like, all right, to get where you're going, you need to take a left, and then when you get to the second house, you take a right. When you get to the bridge, go straight as piss and you're there.
Did it really sound like that?
Yes, actually,
Yeah. Maybe not quite strong on the Scottish accent, but yeah.
Yeah, pretty close. And I got horribly lost, and I ended up running into a pack of like level 15 drowners, and I died.
Jeez. Did you purposely turn off your mini map or what?
Yes, I purposely turned off my mini map.
Okay. Someone's trying to be a badass.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, like, it's... I mean, personally, I don't find the combat all that difficult. I don't know what the fuck Games Radar was talking about.
Really. You're like, it's clunky, it's slow.
Yeah, no, like, Games Radar, they were the only reviewer to mention this. And they're like, yeah, the combat is clunky, frustrating, and difficult. And everybody's like, maybe you just suck at the game, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I never found the combat to be all too terribly difficult. I've died maybe like 3 times. And that's including the time where I ran into the pack of drowners. But so far, it's my favorite game of the year.
Awesome.
It's fucking amazing. Anybody who says otherwise is salty.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a new gen console, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or current gen. Technically current gen.
Yeah, it's current gen now.
I mean, like, to me, it's like in 2010 when they start. Was it like 2010, 2011 when they discontinued making PlayStation 2 games for the majority of publishers did? People were like, man, why they stop supporting the PlayStation 2, man? It's like the best. It's the best selling console. I'm like, yeah, 12 fucking years ago.
Still is, Corey. What's your problem?
Hey, I'm not gonna knock sales. I mean, if we're gonna go by sales, the Wii won the last generation.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah. Even though everybody will admit that they just like played their Wii once for the bowling and then put it away.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna admit I was that guy. Like I brought out the Wii maybe like once or twice a year for the occasional Nintendo game I bought. But The Witcher has me like totally engrossed, and I think the thing that I love the most is that you have no idea what the fuck your consequences are gonna do in the future. like a lot of secondary quests end up affecting main quest characters, and I don't know, the level of depth into the choice consequence is way more than, say, the simple Mass Effect choice consequence, where it's like, hey, it's like, you can kill me or save me. And it's like, all right, I'll save you. And they ended up becoming like an asset in your little thing in Mass Effect 3, and they get like some sort of like 2-minute mention in the game. You know what I mean, Tommy?
I do know what you mean, yes.
No, in The Witcher 3, it's a lot deeper than that. And I think the thing I like the most is that the people you talk to, they feel like legitimate people living in the world. It doesn't feel like I'm talking to an NPC with pre-programmed dispositions. Or not dispositions, but statements, sorry.
Yeah.
And also one of the things I like is how alive the world feels. Like, you could like be walking around the town, and you like pass by like a priest, and he'd be like, "Well, monster, let's put you into the fire," and he like spits on your horse or some shit. Or like some kid will be running around and singing song about like the king or whatever, and his dad will be like, "Where the fuck did you hear that? You can't say that."
Yeah.
And so like just the level of polish and atmosphere, and just the overall, like, the world is what sold me on the game. Not the combat, not the RPG mechanics, not even the story, but the world. And to me, they used to say, oh, Skyrim's the benchmark for open world games. Well, guess what? New benchmark's been set. Fucking Witcher 3.
Drop the mic.
Boom.
Next gen,
Wait,
baby.
where's my mic? Boom.
No, Corey, it's the Order 1886.
The Order?
Yeah,
No,
that was
no.
horrible.
I will buy that game maybe if it's $20.
How about
Maybe.
never? No.
Maybe if it's $20.
You'll buy that game.
And that's it. And that's if it's in the middle of summer and there's no releases whatsoever.
You buy that game, it's like, I feel like watching a movie, but I want to play it.
I know. That's what those people bitching about the Fallout 4 graphics. It doesn't look as good. Well, go play the fucking Order 1886.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I bought Bloodborne. Still haven't gotten to the second boss.
Oof. Alright.
I suck ass at those games, and I think it's official. I am done with the Souls games. I have tried and tried and tried. I bought Dark Souls 1, I bought Dark Souls 2, and I bought Bloodborne. And guess what? I every single one of them, I have not been able to get to the second boss.
Oh wait, you never played Demon Souls?
No, because I never did play Demon Souls.
Ah.
Because that was PS3 exclusive.
I see.
Oh, you didn't have a PS3?
No, you didn't.
I've never had a PS3.
PlayStation 4 was his first. How
Did
could
not
you?
know this.
He was always a Microsoft Xbox until.
Wait, no, you
Why
have a
do you-
PS2 though.
Yeah, that I got like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, I just didn't realize you
Yeah.
didn't have a PS3. I knew you had the 2, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, anime. What have I been watching anime
What have
wise?
you been watching?
Oh, let's see. I picked up Steins Gate,
Oh, great show.
and I am totally sold on Hyo Kyoma. That guy. No, I love Hyo Kyoma. He's like, I am mad scientist. It's so cool, son of a bitch.
Yeah. I didn't like how the dub kind of ruined that part.
No, it's like, what up to your mother? And I'm like, fuck.
It's all with that Jamaican accent also.
Oh my god, that girl. I'm like, oh my god, shut up.
I am fine with that.
That was the most annoying sound in the world. Let's see. What else have we watching? I bought Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt.
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
What?
we were watching that.
That's a show? I thought you actually bought the garment. Like, what the fuck?
No. There's a show. There's a show.
Yeah,
There's a really weird. There's a really weird, probably the most crude, crass show I've ever seen, and it's called Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. And the show is full of dick jokes. The show is one big dick joke.
Dad, vaginas, everything.
Oh,
Nothing.
everything.
Yeah.
There's even a an entire scene that's a reference to Full Metal Jacket, and the whole thing is about masturbation.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's funny,
Yeah.
though.
Or like D-Day,
and like the
other things, Corey.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, it gets really bad, or like they'll like do like not like what is it like Night of the Living Dead or something like that, or the old Romero film. But like instead of like swords or whatever, they ended up running into. Instead, they're like, "Oh, let's run to the gun shop," but they accidentally miss the gun shop and they end up in the sex shop. So they're fighting demons with dildos.
Yeah.
Just imagine the Hollywood adaptation of that.
I mean, well, that and one of the brilliant things of the show is that you wouldn't know it was an anime unless somebody told you, because it doesn't look like one.
Really?
It really doesn't. No, it has that like kind of Powerpuff mixed with drawn together type of art style.
Oh, I see.
And it's really cool. Plus the dub is done so perfectly that like I honestly wouldn't even watch it in Japanese.
So hold on, Tommy, you never heard or seen this show?
Never heard or seen it.
Oh my god.
Dude, you are gonna love this. So Corey knows this obviously, but I picked up a poster for my sisters because they love the show, but they will never admit it. And I got a picture of these like two succubus devil-like twins.
The demon twins.
Yeah, the demon twins. Yeah. And when I showed it to, I picked it up at a convention and I showed it to them, and I actually showed the entire family. My dad and stepmom were like, "Holy shit, they could not put this up in their room." And I'm like, "No, this is totally legit. It's a show and they love it."
Okay, well, you had to send me a link to watch this because I guess I'll check it out.
Let's see. I think it's up in its entirety on YouTube.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure, but yeah. Because Funimation has the rights to it, and I actually bought the Blu-ray set for it for like $14-15.
Oh, they have it on Funimation? Well, let me check that out then.
Yeah. Well, do you have a Funimation subscription?
Oh, no, but it's like I've been purchasing stuff from there lately. I've been on a binge anime splurge.
On a binge.
Let's see. I've also watched Food Wars. That makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, the later episodes, it's
That
more
one.
like Iron Chef. Like the first couple episodes, yeah. Obviously they were trying to get like attraction, I guess, or whatever you call it.
Me the juices. Oh my god. It's like everybody's being like they're having their private parts blasted by like meat broth. And I'm like, what is going on?
That was
And I'm like,
definitely
what?
for attention.
This makes no sense. It's I have no words to like describe that show any further.
Yeah.
I've also tried watching Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
Yeah.
That's a title?
Yeah.
That's the title, yeah. It's the full name is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Yeah.
But let me tell you this, that show is everything SAO should have been.
And it even has the latest fashion sense, wearing a thin ass rubber band to accentuate your boobs.
Which boobs.
Here's the thing, that show's alright, but man, the fan service is in your face at times.
No, I can't do that. Too much fan service.
Plus,
It's like kind of comedic, not like, okay, this is making me feel weird, or like, okay, that's too much.
by the way, does anybody else get? I mean, Manny, I'm gonna. Have you ever seen Fate Stay Night, Manny, the original?
The original like '90s version.
Yeah, the early 2000 version. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, you know the one where he's like, people die if they are killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People die if they are killed.
Yeah, you've never seen that meme? That's actually like that's the thing from Fate Stay Night, where like the character actually said, "People die if they are killed." That's a real line.
Yeah, and then
That's
like
funny.
later on, he's like, "Just because you're not wrong doesn't mean you're right." It's like, what?
So Amazon has that panty in stocking with garter belts for like $25. Amazon
Yeah.
Blu-ray DVD
Yeah.
combo.
Wait till Christmas time, then it will be like ridiculous.
Until Christmas it'll drop.
Yeah.
But is it run? But like, I got the sense that the character is just as clueless and stupid as Emiya Shiro from Fate Stay Night, and the show Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
That's fun.
I'm just gonna say Dungeon from now on because that's a really fucking long title. I mean, the show's all right. The world's interesting, but like, I don't know what to think of it. I really don't. It's like one of those shows where like, I mean, I'll watch it, but like, it doesn't really grab my interest like they're trying.
So it's just like
Dude,
a
we
one
need to go
watch
to a
through.
convention and see if it's like really caught on.
Yes, and half the girls be wearing thin ass rubber bands to accentuate their boobs.
Yeah.
Really, that's funny.
Yeah, but and let's see. I've also watched what is it?
Wish
Plastic
upon the
Memories.
Pleiades.
Plastic Memories is what I've been watching lately.
Oh yeah. That's
And-
good stuff.
And like the first time I started watching them, I'm like, hold on, is this Chobits? Am I pretty sure I'm watching Chobits? No, this couldn't be Chobits because, you know, Chobits didn't crush my fucking soul in the first 20 minutes. No, seriously, like the show has like one of the most depressing opening 20 minutes I've ever seen. Probably next to that one show, what's it called? Manny,
Oh yeah,
you showed it to me.
Kotora-san?
Totoro-san, yeah,
Oh
where like
my
the first
God.
like 5 minutes was like, it's like, holy shit, this is really dark, and you thought it was gonna like be that way, and it's just like, nope, it's gonna be another slice of life romantic comedy show with a psychic twist, and I'm like, God fucking damn it. Everything tries to be a slice of life romantic comedy thing, and it's just
Well, that's
Ugh.
what they did with the Haruhi Suzumiya. Now it's like Nagato. In the,
every. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
that's a new one too. Nagato, like if from the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya movie.
I saw that. Yeah.
So I'm like, huh.
Yeah. Not interested.
I would watch.
I also.
Well, because they brought back all the original dub actors,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I'll watch
I'll-
it.
I also watched Ore Monogatari.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Also known as My Love Story, which follows like this huge like 14, 15-year-old kid named Goda Takeo, but he looks like he's a 35-year-old mountain-sized sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his best friend is like the most attractive guy in school. Who doesn't and the girls are always hitting on him, but he like doesn't even notice because he's cool.
I see.
And like one day he like saves this girl from like a groper on the train, and then she falls in love with him. And like because like before that, all the girls he had a crush on all had crushes on his best friend. And so like it's like this love story of like this guy who's never been socially acceptable finding a girl that actually thinks he's cool. And I kind of like it because I actually can relate to Takeo in some ways.
Okay.
But other than that, it's kind of average. So far, the only show that has caught my interest is Plastic Memories, and that's just because it is really it can be pretty sad, but it deals with the ideas of memories and stuff like that. Is it wrong to make good memories if you have a predetermined lifespan or something like that? It's like why? Because wouldn't it make it more painful when that person dies or whatever? Because you know that they're gonna die at this certain time. It's a really interesting idea. Plus, I really like the main heroine because she is. I wouldn't say what was it. She's like a combination of. She's the clumsiness of the heroine from Toradora, mixed with the quietness, the really quiet character of that. I can't remember what that girl's name is. The purple hair girl from Haruhi Suzumiya. Nagato.
Oh,
what's her
Nagato,
name?
yeah.
Oh yeah, Yuki
Yeah,
Nagato.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yuki
Yuki
Nagato. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just talked about like 2 minutes ago about her own spin-off show.
Yeah. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've seen Haruhi Suzumiya. Manny, you're the resident otaku here. What have you been watching for anime?
Otaku. Well, you know, when you try to aspire to be the knowledgeable otaku, you just watch anything and everything. So if you walk into a room, you can carry a conversation. I pretty much watched everything that Corey's mentioned so far. Plus, oh my gosh, Wish Upon the Pleiades. It's basically Magica Madoka Magica ripoff. Only it's endorsed by Subaru. Yeah, I mean Subaru, the car company, the Japanese car.
That's hilarious. And they named the main heroine Subaru.
She's like, what's your name? It's Subaru. I drive you.
Oh, that's cute. I drive you.
Yeah. So pretty much been watching those. Huge disappointment though is Con Cole. It's that one where the girls are all like naval ships. And it could have had potential. And
they're literally, the girls are literally naval ships.
Yeah,
What?
and
Oh my
there was
God.
so much
What?
hype behind it. It's ridiculous. First, it started out as an underground Japanese PC game, and then it blew up into this show that could have had so much potential, and it just bombed because it didn't go anywhere. So, otherwise, my anime recommendation for the season, although technically it's not new anymore, but season 2 hopefully will come out this fall, is the anime Haikyuu, which is basically anime about men's volleyball. And as I mentioned before, sports anime usually sucks donkey nuts, but this one's really good in terms of animation and story, and they don't use a lot of the same tropes that you see in sports anime, which like keeps you interested. So
I'm trying to think of like an actual decent sports anime.
in fact, I love the show so much, like I'm going to a convention in June cosplaying as 2 of the characters from the team, so kind of shows how much
He even bought a volleyball that's exactly like in the anime.
Yeah, I bought 2 volleyballs. But I also like
Oh my
volleyball,
God.
so it makes sense.
He has 2 balls, Tommy.
2 balls. No, actually, I have 5 balls because I gotta include my
Ew.
soccer balls.
Damn!
5 ballos. Anyways, so that is that on the anime front. As for video games or video gamen, trying to think. Pretty much played Witcher 3, cool game. Trying to think what else is out there. Oh, I got Elder Scrolls Online on hold coming up here, so I'm going to be playing that quite a bit. And then I'm trying to think, is there anything really else out there? I don't know. There's always
You know what?
FIFA.
I forgot to mention one anime that I have, like, to me it's the best anime of the season, besides Plastic Memories. And that is Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
Yep.
The new version of Fate Stay Night. And
Yeah, the new
it is
one.
it is quite possibly the single most gorgeous animated television show I have ever seen in my life. It's
you gotta check that out.
no, I mean like you remember like how like Gainax is known for blowing their budget so hard that like they had to do the last episodes of Evangelion and fucking Crayola markers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No, these guys, UFO Table, they know how to spend a budget, and man, does it look good. It's like, I would swear if the animation quality is on that of, like, movie quality.
Damn.
And it's a TV series. That's what, and it's for a series that I would honestly say is not too terribly popular. That's not true. What I mean is, like, it's not like fucking One Piece or shit like that. One Piece is like the biggest anime in the world, yet the budget's not really that great.
Well, because of that art style, that's what it is, right?
Yeah. Now the art style is pretty simple, but man, I just can't get into One Piece anymore. That show has gotten way too big. I mean, ugh. The amount of side characters is just there's hundreds of side characters, and they'll bring them up like 300 episodes later. Hey, remember this guy? No, I fucking don't. Well, guess what? We have a flashback so you can remember.
Ugh.
So I swear a third of the show is flashbacks. Oh, let's see. Oh, what was it? Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Oh yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh my gosh.
That is the
JoJo has his
fucking...
own spin-off show?
Yes, you know why he has his own spin-off show? Because of it's me, Dio! That show is fucking insane. I mean, really. I especially love the part where like oh no, this big giant Goliath guy is gonna drive us off this cliff. What do we do? And they're like looking down at their feet and there's a bunch of leaves at their feet. Quick, let's use our energy. And they're like, what? And they're like, hang on. And they somehow use their energy to make the leaves stick together to turn into one giant leaf so they could stick their hands to the bottom of it and glide down this crevasse.
Because anime, Corey.
And it's like, what? It made no sense.
So it's like jumping the shark, pretty much.
No, the show jumps the shark every 5 minutes.
How could you get into that?
It's just like one of those shows where it's like, hey, all this stuff happens because plot. And what I like is that it doesn't take itself seriously. It's like one of those shows that is straight up from the 70s and 80s and just goes nuts with it. It's sort of like why I love Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which now if only we could get a Gundam style show in the style of Pacific Rim, where it's just a bunch of Gundams going at it for 2 hours, and I'd be so happy. Not really. There needs to be political intrigue and plot. Anyways, I think that's the end of the middle segment.
I'd say so.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That was a long one. Let us move on to my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It is time for people doing stupid shit. Hit the music.
All right, so you guys ever been in situations like, hey, where do you guys want to go out for, to eat at a restaurant? And you're like, oh, I don't know.
Oh,
right?
all the time,
Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah. All the time, Tommy.
Yeah.
Well, now you may have to rethink that because there's an actual restaurant name I don't know.
Oh yeah.
That is brilliant.
Yeah. So it's actually a Chinese restaurant and titled I don't know. Seriously, that's the title of the Chinese restaurant in Western New York City. Owner Jesse Dong. Seriously, that's his name. Yeah. Oh, it's a woman.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a woman. She said she came up with the unusual name because whenever she would ask her 3 children what they wanted to eat, their response would be, I don't know. So she thought that'd be a great title for a restaurant.
She was right. I was wondering if someone's going to capitalize on that at some point, because that meme has been going around for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're ever in New York, it's like, what do you want to eat? Well, I don't know. Well, there's a place called I don't know.
It's like, what do you want to eat? I don't know. Oh, it's just a few blocks from here.
Oh. well, is it good? Well, I don't know.
Did it good Yelp reviews? I don't know. Is it nearby? I don't know.
Okay, so that was a little short one. But so moving on to the next story. A man calls 911 after a 3-hour-long standoff with his cat.
I knew it. It would finally happen. Those goddamn cats, they are so dangerous.
That's why I have a dog.
They're gonna slit your throat in their sleep, man. That's cats for you. That's why I got dogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
beagles.
My cat's awesome. Eagles. Fuck the Eagles.
No, I said beagles.
Oh.
Like what? Like Lord of the Rings eagles? What?
No, I was just quoting Big Lebowski, but...
Oh, right. Yeah.
He's got motherfucking eagles.
Anyways, a Stanford man called police recently after he was unable to enter his home. According to Fox CT, his cat had a baby the night before and got extremely aggressive and tried to hurt him. The man told a dispatcher, "My cat was getting too aggressive, and I went inside, and then he attacked me. He scratched me in my leg, and he bite me." This guy doesn't have proper... Okay, whatever. So my wife and I, come on, dude. Okay, we come outside, and now we cannot go in. Oh my gosh, this person can't talk. All right, anyways, the cat attacked him because it's just being a protective mother. But he called the police because... Yeah, he called the police because he doesn't know how to get into his house without his cat attacking him. Basically.
I had a similar problem once with a dog.
Mm.
Where I couldn't get into a certain portion of my house without this dog straight up attacking anybody.
But was your dog, like, being protective of something?
It was, but the dog wasn't mine.
Oh. That's okay.
Yeah, no.
Interesting. Wait a second, I just realized this. The story of I Don't Know Restaurant by Mrs. Dong, that's considered stupid shit? I was just realizing that,
I mean, it's like stupid, like, it's a little stupid, like, thing to name a restaurant. I mean, at the same time...
No, it's not stupid, it's brilliant!
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tommy, you're losing your touch.
It's been 3 months, I'm rusty, alright?
No, I just caught on to that because I'm like, wait a second, this segment's called Stupid Shit. That was kind of ingenious.
I wouldn't name a restaurant. I would.
Yeah, I know.
That was pretty stupid. I don't know. To name a restaurant, I don't know. And a cat, and then
You know what? I just don't know, Tom.
all right.
Anyways,
No.
I'm not trying to bust your balls. I just thought it.
I think you were, but
No, he's breaking them. He's breaking them, dude. He's putting them in a goddamn vice.
Oh, I was just gonna say that.
if you do that, then I'll break one of your 5 balls, Manny.
What? You're gonna deflate?
Oh.
He's like Jason Statham. Next time, I'll deflate all your balls. Remember that from Expendables?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so my final story is that a man named Bacon assaults a person for eating sausage. So yeah.
God forbid if you had a chicken steak.
Unfortunately, this would sound like a Florida story, but it's not. It actually takes place in New Jersey. So a man named Bacon is accused of assault after getting into a beef over a piece of sausage. Ah, I see what they did there. Yeah. So the police in Madison, New Jersey, arrested Thomas Bacon, 19 years old, on May 12th after he allegedly attacked another person in his home for eating a piece of sausage. The victim was not identified, but did not require treatment for any injuries. It's doubtful that Bacon will fry for the alleged crime. Okay, that's stupid. But anyway, yeah.
No, that's actually really funny. Like, remember, Corey, that story your mom shared about the it was in Mississippi. The
woman who got stabbed in the eye over the
for
last
taking
rib.
the last rib, barbecue rib. Like, seriously?
Oh, gee.
Oh, it was South Carolina, and I'm like, surely
Uh-huh.
they don't have barbecue as good as the Midwest or Kansas City, for that matter.
Manny, you're biased.
Exactly.
Gotta keep an open mind, Manny. You're a critic.
Everyone's a critic.
Dude, I ran into some guy the other day at work who was going off and that he was just like, yeah, I'm a movie critic, man. And he was going off about how Age of Ultron sucked ass.
Okay.
And I kind of wanted to be like, are you retarded?
It wasn't as good as the first one, but it definitely didn't suck ass.
Yeah, it wasn't a.
No,
bad movie
and
at
then
all.
he's just like, oh yeah, Winter Soldier was also the worst movie of the
Okay,
year.
No, I
Oh
think
yeah,
he's
you need to
full of
punch
shit.
your nuts. Yeah.
Well, that and he was going off. He's like, Marvel's not going to kill anybody in the movies. I mean, look, it's Disney, man. Like, why would they wouldn't kill anybody?
Oh, Quicksilver spoilers, but yeah.
No, completely glossing over the fact that earlier he said Ultron sucked, assuming that he had seen it and then not mentioning that Quicksilver died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's saying it sucked because he was mad that he couldn't go see it in theaters. I don't know. It was like it was like one of those things. I was like, really, dude? Oh no.
Yeah.
To me, it was like someone coming up to me and saying, "You know, Super Mario Brothers is a terrible game."
Yeah.
I'll just laugh at it. It's like, you poor soul. Holy crap. Taco Bell's gonna be serve alcohol for fast food.
What?
Yeah, in Chicago. They're testing it out in Chicago.
Tommy, Manny, our drink hangout at Dallas. It's gonna be a Taco Bell.
Well, right now, it's, well, yeah. Okay.
It's just Chicago, though, right?
As of right now.
Oh, well, we can all meet up at ASIN.
Oh yeah,
Anime Central. Boom, yeah.
the biggest anime convention in the Midwest. Wonderful. We'll totally find each other,
You don't sound that happy.
dude. We're gonna be in a pool of 20,000 people. We're definitely gonna find each other.
The last time Manny went up there, he had to deal with a pimp and a drug dealer.
No. I had to deal with 16 ex-cons and a 65-year-old pimp who was carrying a piece on him. And then when I was stuck in downtown Chicago, I swear I ran into a meth head, a drug dealer, and a smoker who tried to sell me a square or a stick if I couldn't afford the square, which is basically like a whole pack of cigarettes. Story of my life, guys.
I'm just reading the comments about this Taco Bell announcement. The top ones right now is, as if Taco Bell doesn't give me liquid death from my butt enough. Imagine with alcohol. And then he edits, like, the only time I have Taco Bell is when I'm drunk, so never mind.
All right, so it is time to move on to shoutouts. I think Manny should go first.
Oh, crap. Oh, now I gotta think about this. Tommy, you want to take over 1 sec?
Fine, I'll go first. All right. Come on, man. You know the drill. Anyways, my shout out goes to Smite. I've been playing that recently on the Xbox One. Right now it's a closed beta, so I got a early access code for that. Pretty fun. It's my first MOBA kind of game that I've ever played, and it's not too bad. It's closed beta. It's gonna be free when it launches. So
isn't Andrew like super into MOBAs?
I think so, but I mean, just got Xbox One, so I really can't play him. And my PC can't handle Slender, so I can't do that. Otherwise, I would be probably playing the PC port, but whatever. And I had another shout out. Oh yeah, my Wave 4 amiibos. As of tomorrow, I would have every single one from Wave 4. It's been a crucial week, but yeah, it's been not crucial, but it was just hunting them down. It sucked, but yeah, because of the stupid store exclusives. But yeah.
That whole amiibo situation is completely fucking stupid.
Dude, don't even talk to me about Lucina right now.
Dude, I've been trying to get Lucina as well.
Yeah, you guys couldn't.
Corey, we're gonna pay the iron price together.
Okay, so last week I tried to
What are we, Ironborn, man?
Yeah, we are. What is dead cannot die. You know the story.
Yeah, you're Theon Greyjoy now.
Oh, but I still have a penis.
So last week I tried to get Lucina through Amazon because they had a half-hour window open just to purchase her from 3:30 to 4. And so right at 3:30, I'm there waiting, refreshing my page to see that, the retail price for Lucina. I never saw it once because when it went live, it sold out within 10 seconds.
What the hell?
See, I'm going to say this. When Amazon has to send out emails to its customers to say, hey, if you want to buy this thing, you have to buy it during this predetermined window because quantity, that's a fucking red flag right there. That should not happen in the first place.
I know, but it was just ridiculous how I didn't see the retail price. I refreshed my page and I never saw that, $12.99 price. It was just ridiculous. I mean, me and other people from Reddit, was like, it was unbelievable how quickly Lucina sold out. So I got pissed off and I just purchased from a third, party for $35, and I'm like,
Jesus.
Hey, look at the prices now they're selling her, so I'm just happy to get her at that price.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know. I guess I got lucky with Mega Man and Sonic.
They're not that hard to find then, but now they're probably a little tough, but yeah.
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 Well, I finally got my shout out whenever you're ready.
No, go for it.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to cut you off.
Cut him off.
Cutting off.
Cut his mic.
Now.
Cut his mic.
No.
Hey guys, can you hear me? No.
Test.
Do that routine again. Test. No, my shout out. I don't even know why I didn't think of this earlier. Huge kudos to the group CD Projekt Red, the good folks who worked on Witcher 3. And the reason I say this is because when I opened my copy of PlayStation 4, and so Corey saw, but
your copy of PlayStation 4.
My copy of PlayStation, my PS4 copy, dude. I'm tired, not drunk at the moment. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is inside was this, and Corey already saw this, but I thought all of this came with his pre-order or something. I didn't realize this comes with every copy of The Witcher 3. But inside came this lovely little red slip that basically congratulates you on your purchase and humbly thanks you for spending your money on this hard-earned work and game that's before you. Plus, it comes with the soundtrack It also comes with an actual instruction manual with some decent shit in it. It also comes with the background little book. Mine also came with a poster because I picked it up at Walmart.
With a map.
Yeah, and it also came with a map. And it's just like all this for the regular game at $60. It's like you only wish that other games would follow suit.
And 16 free DLC packs.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, it's like this should set precedents and waves for everyone else
This
to
shit
follow.
should be standard.
I know. Oh, and I also got these little decal things that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. The wolf decals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tom, like just go out there and grab Witcher 3, just so then that
I
way.
already have it, man. My brother bought it, so.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, buy yourself a copy, and that way you both.
We
play
share
it.
an Xbox One, so there's no point.
Oh, that's right.
I'm really hoping that game sells really well.
Yeah.
I mean, really well, so that CD Projekt Red has enough money to fund Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes.
Because as much as I love fantasy games and as much as I love space games, I fucking love cyberpunk games. And there's just not enough of those.
That is
So
true.
yeah. Now, I guess it's time for my shout-outs. Now, earlier I alluded to at the beginning of the podcast that we were gone for 3 months, and I was going to explain the reason why. This is the reason why. On April 15th, the Overshield.com, we lost one of our longest and oldest following members of the community, someone who supported me all constantly and encouraged my dream, and that was my father, James Smith. He passed away early morning on April 15th from cancer, which he found out only 3 months prior. So my shout out is thank you, Dad, for all the support, and we will miss you very dearly, and fuck cancer up its asshole. No Vaseline. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if we could have a small moment of silence, please. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
No problem.
Oh, anyways, that is the end of Pixels and Bits, episode 83. My name is Corey.
I'm Tommy.
And I'm Manny.
And we'll see you again next week, folks. I am not making that up, but we will actually be back next week and not take another 3-month break.
Really?
No, we are now a what is it?
Weekly podcast?
No, not even a weekly podcast.
Well-
We are now a quarterly podcast. Anyways, bye, guys.
Later.
Sweet dreams.
Good night.
You know, some people could be waking up. When I think about it. Be like, why do you say sweet dreams?
Wake up. I was like, oh, it's morning, and well, let me listen to Pixels and Bits.
Oh, snap, it's a new Pixels and Bits.
Oh shit! Like Facebook goes fucking nuts.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Anyways,
Oh,
later, guys.
Dude, you don't know, man. We could have, like, fans in Italy, and they're like, oh, buongiorno. And it's, oh,
I
Pixels
think we
and
could
Bits.
find out our fan base, at least where they're
Di
coming.
favore, Pixels and Bits. Oh, mamma mia!
Mamma mia. Supremo.
Excelente.
Yeah.
Anyways, later, guys. Bye.
Let's see.
We gotta end it at some point.